All right, we're going to take a look at 7.6.59. It is a somewhat long rational expression problem, and we're going to take a look at an example given 2x minus 17 raised to the 1/2, which would be a square root, equals 1 plus x minus 9 raised to the 1/2. And a couple of places people start to make mistakes is they want to combine the two roots, but they're not alike because I have 2x minus 17 and x minus 9. So I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to square both sides. But it's going to be a little bit problematic because I have that 1 plus. So when I square the left, it's pretty straightforward. That's 2x minus 17. But when I square this, that would be 1 plus x minus 9 to the 1/2 times the same thing. So I have to FOIL it out. So if you remember the FOIL shortcut, it's square the first, square the last, 2 times the first times the last. So when I FOIL it out, I would get this. And when I square x minus 9, it just becomes, or x minus 9 to the 1/2, it becomes x minus 9. So what I did then was I started combining my like terms. So I got 2x minus 17 equals 2 times that x minus 9 to the 1/2 plus x. And then I had the plus 1 minus 9, which gave me minus 8. So then I added 8 to both sides, which gave me, and then I subtracted the x over. So I did kind of like this, minus x plus 8 minus x plus 8, which gave me x minus 9 equals this. So I still have a root I have to clear out. So the specific thing we're looking for in this question is to know that you can square it again. Now I don't have that 1 plus, so I'm not FOILing anything now on the right, but I am on the left. So I would have x squared minus 18x plus 81, because I'm going to have to do x minus 9 times x minus 9. Now when I square the parentheses, I'm going to square the 2, and I'm going to square the x minus 9 to the 1/2. And then I'm going to distribute the 4 through there. And so then I'm just going to combine my like terms again. So I'm going to move the 4x and the 36 over by subtracting 4x, adding 36, and that is going to give me x squared minus 22x plus 117. So this is a little tricky to factor, but I did factor it down to x minus 13, x minus 9. So that 117, it ends in a 7. It's a common problem with 9. So I get my two answers. And what you have to be careful of is sometimes when I plug these answers into the roots, I'm going to get imaginary numbers, which means that they're not an actual solution. But if I look at the top and I plug in 13 for x, I'm going to be good. There's going to be no imaginary number, no negative number inside that root on either side. And then if I check 9, same thing. I won't get a negative under either root. So both of those are my solutions. So the trick here is A, knowing that you FOIL, and this first step right here, that's a FOIL, not just squaring the first and the last. I have to find that middle term. Then solving it back down and understanding you have to square it again. So then again on the left we FOIL, on the right we square the 2 and the root. And then we can factor it out like a normal problem, but always check your answers anytime you're working with rational expressions.